Many times I've heard this that one of the most important things in public speaking is connection with the audience. Let me share my perspective on this, and I'd love to have your perspective on this. I agree that connection with the audience is important, but there is something more important than this. And that is, whenever you are standing in front of public to deliver some content, are you connected with yourself or not first? What do you mean by that, Praveen? See, it has been proven scientifically now that even though we have the world's best brain, human species, but we can do only one thing at a time. Your mind can split 1 second in several parts, but at the time your mind can do only one thing. We can focus only on one thing. And what is that one thing which ideally we should focus on when we are in front of public? Public? No. The content. So you're there in front of public to deliver the content. But this content varies from person to person. Imagine this is the day one in your office and HR has asked you to deliver your introduction. Then the content is just information. You want to inform people who you are. Or maybe this is the last day in your office and you have spent almost 10 years, 1 decade in this office. And you want to say that bye-bye talk. That content is maybe inspiration. So content varies from person to person. But every time when you are standing in front of people, in front of public, first you have to stay connected with the content. But several times I've observed this. There is something which distracts us from the content. Imagine for a moment that right now at this point of time, if I start thinking about this, that Praveen, what people will think on this video? What if someone agree or disagree? What if someone who disagree write something bad? Are they really liking me, not liking me? Imagine if I'm standing in front of live audience and if my mind is busy in thinking all that, whether they're liking me or not liking me, how I'm looking. So I'm not connected with myself. See, in public speaking, your content represents, you are there only for content. So right now I'm not focused on content, I'm focusing on something else. It means I'm not connected with myself only. So unless and until you're not connected with yourself, then how audience will be connected? So more than your connection with the audience, you should focus more on how you can stay connected with yourself. Now you will say, Praveen, then how to do that? It's very simple. Of course, there are techniques and methods to organize your content and deliver your content in such a way that people listen to you. But even if you learn the techniques and methods, but if you don't apply this simple logic or simple formula, which we all know since childhood we have learned that, you have to be honest. What do you mean by honesty? Honest in the sense, whatever you have in your mind, if you are sharing that only with the world without any manipulation, then it's very easy to stay connected. We get disconnected only when we are manipulating this. Or say example, if you are a trainer and if you want to teach something which you have not experienced or you have not learned, you will never be confident. But moment if you're training something which you have learned, experienced, got benefits, automatically will stay connected because it's there in your memory. So techniques and methods, of course, we can learn. But the easiest way to stay connected with your own content is be honest. Once you are connected with your own content, audience connection is just an output. That's my perspective. What do you feel? What's your perspective? Don't you feel that more than your audience connection, you should practice to stay connected with yourself on the stage? Share your perspective. This is Prem Lal signing out. Until we meet again.